Can I ask, before we get to some of the last things you want to tell some of the viewers about that I might have forgot, you mentioned that, look, a common theme I'm seeing is if you look at the left, they often give you the tactics that we need on the right. So institutions, support, how to campaign, which we're learning, we're very slow on, we're 30, 40 years behind. Can I ask, you mentioned that, look, we kind of need unions and institutions of the right that will actually feed the political sector, whether that's Liberal or a new party or whatever. Can I ask, what we do have institutions that are like that. Where are they falling over? Without naming any, I don't want to punch right, but where are they falling over?
Well, most of them have been captured because the left have got time and they know how to do it, and the right don't understand why institutions are important. I'll say use the term right. They have no idea why they're important, and they don't understand what the left are doing as they do it. They just sort of look like, deer caught in the headlights.
Yeah, stunned mullet.
Yeah. I mean, the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and all of the chambers of commerce movements around Australia have been totally captured by the left, by the simple mechanism. So the Labor Party think this stuff through. I mean, the CFMEU inquiry in Queensland was actually started by the Labor Party before they lost power. Right? I think maybe the start-up, Jared Blay would love that. He'd love to continue it. And bang, fall, but chop, 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 take the bait. Shoo! And he goes.
Yeah.
I'm just not picking on him necessarily because he's been very, very good. But, they're all like that. I like that.
If I can just take 20 seconds of your time, I apologise for interrupting this clip. If you'd like to support Turning Point Australia and what we're doing to help keep the lights on and keep the work going moving forward, please check out our website at tpaust.com.au. We've got a range of merchandise, whether it's the Make Australia Great Again hat, whether it's the other shirts that we have, or the educational maps that we have. Please go and support. If you don't want to buy any merch, that's fine. You can also support us by buying us a coffee and becoming a regular subscriber for as little as $4 a month. I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you so much.
So, when I get sidetracked off that to the CFMEU.
So I was just asking, where do the right-wing institutions...
they're taking over
the think tanks and all of that. I
was talking about the ACCI, the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and all the chambers of commerce.
Yeah.
What the Labor government did, they gave them a monopoly on the issue of export certificates. And you say, what's that about? When you're in a free trade agreement, you have to certify that we're exporting to some other country. We have to certify the goods we're exporting are made in Australia. They weren't made in China. Just go around the circle.
Yeah.
So they do that by they issue an export certificate. Now, the logical group to do that would be your local accountant because they've got something to lose if they stuff it up. But this has been granted to the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So they've been given their own little monopoly to overcharge, and without that monopoly, they would disappear. Right? Wonder what the quid pro quo is. They've been given a monopoly. Would there be a quid pro quo that they don't want them to support the removal of the union monopoly? Of course there is. So we can't get any...
Yeah.
But someone on the bloody LNP policy committee who can produce all the conservative arguments except on this one issue. No, we can't talk about that.
Thank you so much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed this particular clip. If you want to support this show and keep the lights on and support everything we're doing at Turning Point Australia, please head to tpaust.com.au, where we've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got maps. And if you don't want to buy any merch, that's perfectly fine. If you want to just buy maybe a cup of coffee a month for as little as $4 a month, you can help us get a small long black to actually support the show and actually keep things going. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.